Right, let's get this Premier League off and running, shall we? Hello guys and welcome to Back to Glory. Yeah, I remember, not dreaming is possible, is it? Yeah, Back to Glory here with Liverpool, and I just want to get straight into some transfers and stuff that have happened. Probably brought anyone, and we knew about Nick Pope. We knew that had happened. Just wanted to let you know that there's a couple of players that have left us. We didn't really know anything about this guy really, this Sebastian Vasilide, as he was a player that was brought in the 2 years prior to us starting this competition and stuff, and Mr. Oxlade-Chamberlain has left. He's gone to Schalke for 40 million or 40 and a half. But like I say, I'm not really desperately looking for anyone. I haven't really got to grips with some of the players yet. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, see what they're like. Maybe have a look again in January. I've not seen anything regarding comments wise of anything that you guys have suggested. So which I understand, which is fair enough. And let's crack on. We are taking on Bristol City to start things off with. Just to run you with the actual testimonial with Jordan Henderson disappeared. It basically got cancelled. Don't know why. It just came up and said that game had been cancelled, so that never happened. But as you can see, we had a very good pre-season games and stuff. Won every single one. We are, like I say, kicking off against Bristol City, and then we'll be facing Leicester to see how things fare really. Actually in the Premier League, we're gonna see how this team does in regards to whether we're good challengers for the actual title and stuff. I hope we are, but we'll find out as things go and through the different episodes, won't we? But anyway, let's get into it, shall we? So these are the two teams going into this one. I have decided to put Alisson in goal. We've got Trent at right back. We've got Andy Robertson at left back. Luis Felipe and then also Joe Gomez are our centre backs. Then we've got Jordan Henderson as captain with Bentancur alongside him. Naby Keita is going to play in the cam with Bobby Firmino just ahead of him. Sadio Mane out on one wing, and then Leon Bailey is out on the other. And as you can see with regards to Bristol, just been promoted, so they obviously don't want to get off to a bad defeat or anything, so they're playing very defensive with that sort of 4-1-4-1 sort of formation, with the lone striker way up on his own, his knee leg sort of thing. So it's a case of us being able to break them down and see if we can use the Anfield crowd and get that acting as our 12th man. And in real life, hope that happens sometime soon as well, because this behind closed door thing just loses that that feeling, doesn't it? But it would be nice to get people back, but obviously stay safe and everything like that comes first. Health is way more important than what football is. But anyway, guys, let's see how we do in our first game. So a chance for Bailey to put one in from the corner. It came out I'm not entirely sure who actually got that shot away, but it was straight down the throat there of the goalkeeper. Well, it's a good start for us. So the players have responded quite well to my management style, as you can see by winning, obviously in pre-season, but now actually in the competition itself. Let's see how they perform on the bigger stage with a big crowd behind them. As Leon Bailey now picks this one up, back to Jordan Henderson now. Looks for maybe players to make runs. Bentancur sees Mane now. Just playing this around towards the edge of the box and looking for runs. And here is one from Andy Robertson, who sneaked around the back here. I don't know if he was going for goal or he just didn't get his cross right there, but it just didn't sort of pan out to anything really. Throwing on the far side as Trent throws it to Naby Keita. Keita lays this back to Henderson. Trent now has got it. It's on the right hand side. Keita now plays this inside, finds Bobby, laid it back, and there we are. Leon Bailey is the first player to get a goal under my management here, and it's the first goal of the season for the Reds. As you can see, it's nicely worked here down this right hand side between Trent, sort of Keita, and maybe Jordan Henderson as well was getting involved. Bobby just lays it back to him, and lovely curl ball into that top corner from Bailey. Chance maybe for Bristol to come back at us, but not with passing like that. They're giving it straight away to Andy Robertson now, who's actually cut inside here, and he's working his way across to the right hand side. You could actually pass it here, Andy. You don't have to walk all the way across there. You could have passed it, but he decided to walk his way across, and now he's picked it up on the edge of the box and goes for a rifling shot, but unfortunately it was over the bar. Throw in now. It's Trent, looks to find his captain, Hendo. Henderson now plays it inside. Naby plays this across. A chance for Sadio Mane, and that is goal number 2. And we are welcoming Bristol to the Premier League. Yes, they're probably happy to get this out of the way. Let's put it that way. It's one of those sort of games where you come up, you want to play against the big boys, but you don't want to get like, you know, embarrassed. And at the moment, we are controlling this game. Whether it will be a fully embarrassing scoreline at the end of it, I don't know. But at the moment, it's 2-0 after just over half an hour. So we reach half time, and as you can see, Bristol have only managed to get themselves just the one shot in this game. We are massively controlling this, 72% of the possession, 10 shots we've had, half of them being on target. And yeah, it's a comfortable 2-0 at the moment. But, you know, we don't want to get too complacent. You know, you never know, Bristol City might come out the second half and maybe cause us a bit more of a problem. But we'll wait and see, shall we? So it's Andy Robertson with a throw on the far side, finds Navigator, back to Bentancur here. He just lays it off to Jordan Henderson. Henderson now looks for Trent, gets it back from him. Hendo now cuts it inside to find Bailey. Bailey just playing it back to him. Just playing it around here in midfield. Just looking for maybe one of the forward players to make a bit of a run, but Navigator is just looking for a gap. It's coming to Bentancur, lays it out here to Andy Robertson now, who now has managed to cut himself into the box. And not sure what Andy was trying to do there. Come cross, come shot. I don't know. This sort of didn't like sort of become anything, but there we go. Mumongu has managed to catch us sort of napping there, myself included, like in the fact that they had a free kick, sort of, you know, wasn't really troubling, was it? But Brady puts this one in, and Mumongu has managed to get himself clear of like any marker, and yeah, has managed to loop the header over the top, and Bristol have done something in this game, like, you know. So I'm sure the away fans will be chuffed to bits with that result, and we just need to be careful that we don't, like, you know, let them back into this game. So it's played out by the keeper, but it's Bailey that's actually managed to intercept this one and can burst down this right hand side, and he's still going. Nice little bit of dribbling here, and I'm not sure it's gone down in the box, but that is surely a penalty. And it's Bobby Firmino that's gone down and hit the deck there. It's Leon Bailey that's going to step up to take the penalties. I've not even decided who our penalty taker is, but if he's going to put them away like that, he might as well stay as our penalty taker. Yeah, Leon Bailey there has managed to get him his second goal of the game and obviously of the season. But yeah, nice and calm here, and he just, like, you know, yeah, keeper's got no chances. He puts that one nicely into the corner. So we're just going to make a couple of changes. We're going to have a look at a couple of new players. Declan Rice has come on for Jordan Henderson, and Lautaro Martinez has come on for Navigator, and Bobby Firmino has then like dropped in behind playing in that like sort of like, you know, attacking playmaker role, like sort of just in behind the Argentinian there, just to see what those can do in the last sort of 15 minutes. Got a chance here as Trent puts this one in, and well, there we go. Leon Bailey has managed to get himself a hat-trick, so not a bad way to impress, like, you know, the new boss. Yes, a hat-trick on my debut, but yeah, nice to see that he's managed to settle in here at Anfield, and it was before obviously I, you know, was in charge, like, so yeah, he's basically happy to be managed by me by the looks of things. It's played out here to the wing. Here's a chance maybe for them to get this ball into the box here. We played it across, and there's another goal, but I think he's going to be offside here. Semenyo has just like managed to, or Semenyo I should say, has managed to like sneak in there, but he was offside. But you know, we just need to be a little bit careful of like maybe switching off a little bit here, because he was only just offside there. If he had just timed his like run, yeah, that'd have been another goal for him. I mean, it wouldn't have like got anything from the game, but it was just, you know, we need to be a little bit wary about that. As you can see, the stats, like, you know, make it look a very convincing win. But yeah, there was a couple of moments there where our defenders, maybe because Van Dijk's no longer at the club, maybe Luis Felipe's not got the same command of the box. It's something that I can, like, you know, keep an eye on and maybe address maybe either next summer or in January. We'll see how things go. But a very convincing opening win. Let's see how we do, obviously, now as we take on Leicester. Just before we do get into the Leicester game, just want to give you a rundown of the other opening sort of like matches. Some of the games obviously haven't played, some of the teams haven't played yet, but a bit of a shock there. Yeah, Manchester United losing on their opening day against West Ham at Old Trafford. Jadon Sancho's picked up a goal, but it's 3 goals like for West Ham, and they also had a player sent off as well. So yeah, interesting to see like how they got off. A bit of a goal fest there for Villa Park between Aston Villa and Bournemouth, and Villa coming away with all 3 points. Newcastle and Leeds, with a 2-2 draw, and then another bit of a goal fest between Southampton and Fulham, and Southampton winning 4-3 there. Tottenham beating Everton 2-0, and then Manchester City basically ripping Burnley apart. But yeah, there we are. That's like some of the opening games. But like I say, we now face Leicester. So as we are away, I've decided to change the formation only slightly, but I've just decided to change it. We're playing like, you know, this formation, this like 4-3-3 like system. Alisson is still going to be in goal. We've still got the back four as they were. Like Fabinho has come into the side to play in that sort of deep lying playmaker sort of role, or DM or whatever you want to say. Keita is now going to like slot in behind, not behind, alongside I should say Bentancur, rather than being like in the cam sort of relating position. Lautaro Martinez, I'm going to start him, see what he's like. Obviously we had Bobby started the last game, and then it's the two wingers as it was in the game against Bristol City. As for Leicester, they've made a signing that, as you can see, Neto is like coming from Wolves, but apart from that, yeah, there's no other like players in there you'd maybe necessarily be like sort of like, wow, I can't believe they've got him kind of, you know, like sort of situation. But interesting to see that Schmeichel's actually on the bench rather than in goal. They've got Pavlenka in goal for Leicester, but it is obviously Eddie Howe that is in charge of Leicester, so obviously a little bit of a difference there. Let's see how we do then, like at the King Power Stadium. So can we make it 2 wins out of 2 in our first like sort of episode in charge? Let's find out, shall we? So a bit of rain coming down here in the Midlands as Fabinho, I should say, has picked it up from Andy Robertson. Andy Robertson now just cutting inside, gets a tackle there and is dispossessed. And Leicester can get this one away, but it only comes straight back at them with Joe Gomez now pushing forward from the back. He just want to lose it here because he's out of position, but he's done all right. He's found Leon Bailey, receives it actually back from him. Played inside there from Bentancur, great ball actually, and Bailey's got across here and is like, oh, it's cleared away sort of weirdly off the line here. The goalkeeper didn't make that look very sort of like, you know, convincing, did it? Like, but there we are. Good chance on this far side with Trent going to throw this one in to find Bailey, but he's not able to get control of it. Akoni's now just like plays this back to his keeper. He's gone long with this one, but it's I'm not sure who that was actually that got rid of it, but Bentancur now plays it back here to Fabinho, who lays it back here to Felipe Ramos. So now it is Fabinho, played inside. Naby Keita tries to go past, but not able to. Receives it back here from Bailey. Keita now goes over the top here, gets Sadio Mane in behind, and Sadio Mane has managed to slide that in under Pavlenka in goal. Not very convincing from their goalkeeper. They maybe should have started with Kasper Schmeichel in goal because it wasn't very convincing. As like Sadio was able to just play this under the keeper, just slides it nicely underneath the keeper here. Just a little bit slow getting down, and yeah, I'm sure Eddie Howe will not be impressed with his goalkeeper there. Alisson now plays this one out, finds Trent. Trent goes long over the top, tries to get Bailey in, but not able to get it. But he's managed to dispossess the sort of Leicester fullback there, and somehow has managed to get that in. I do not know what this goalkeeper is playing at here because he should not be letting like Leon Bailey just barge that in to his near post. He's been beaten on near post on the other side. Now he's been beaten on this side. It was a mistake there from whoever it was that had the ball like for Leicester, but the fact that Leon Bailey was able to just come inside there and just blast it in. What is the goalkeeper doing? I do not know. Well, we've reached half-time and it's looking good. Yeah, 2-0 again at half-time. As you can see, Leicester not playing particularly well. Their home fans will not be best pleased with what they're seeing right now. So we've got to throw in. Rain stopped now. Sun's come out here as Trent plays it here to Naby Keita. Keita to the edge of the box. Fabinho's found Lautaro Martinez here. We're not seeing much of him. And wasn't brilliant what we saw of him there, really, was it? But there's a chance here for Harvey Barnes now to search for Leicester, but a great interception from Joe Gomez there. Cuts that like challenge or that attack out from Leicester. Well done there from Joe. Played over the top there by Luis Felipe Ramos. I was surprised that we've got a player called Ramos playing for us, but there we go. We know all about him, don't we? But a different Ramos. Here is Lautaro Martinez now as he pushes forward. He's got himself like back into this back corner here, but he's managed to pick out Sadio Mane and a great ball in from our striker. Yeah, Lautaro Martinez there picks out Sadio Mane. I thought like, oh, he's backed himself into a bit of a corner here. Martinez has got himself in the wrong sort of position. But well done. He's managed to, you know, get a great ball across here to pick out Sadio, who's met that superbly, come running in on that one. And yeah, it's number 3. So we've got about 10 minutes or so to go. We're going to make a couple of changes. I'm going to give Leon Bailey a rest. I mean, he played really well, obviously, in the Bristol City game, so I'm just going to give him a rest this time. Yeah, have a look at Berghuis. He's going to see what he looks like on that right-hand side. And Declan Rice is going to come on again, but this time he's going to come on for Bentancur. So corner, as Trent puts this one in from the corner. And I think it actually hit the bar from Joe Gomez there. Throwing for Leicester as we get towards the 90 minutes and stuff. Well, we're past the 90 minutes now, aren't we, as we're into stoppage time, but it's being forced all the way back to their goalkeeper. There's no way Leicester are going to get any points from this game, but can we at least keep a clean sheet? That would be nice, but it doesn't look like it as Arias is into the box here, and well done from Alisson Becker. It's still not away yet. They've still got a corner, but it was a good save initially. Can we keep them out here as Barnes puts this one in, and it's not reached anyone, and Gomez gets that one away, but it's actually Soyuncu that's managed to pick this one up. Can we maybe get a challenge in? Not going to happen. Doesn't matter. End of the game. Referee has put the whistle to his lips, and yeah, a 3-0 win, and it's good to get obviously a clean sheet away from home. That is great. As you can see, Leicester did a little bit more, regarding what Bristol City did, but yeah, it's still two great results, you know what I mean, and the fact that we're free scoring as well, which is a good sign, and things are looking pretty good. So, yeah, things aren't looking good for Manchester United, though, as you can see. I mean, they played Man City this time, but yeah, it's another defeat, and not the best of starts for them. You know what I mean? That 2 games in, and they're down by the bottom here. You know what I mean? Aston Villa getting a result there against Brighton. We got Burnley beating Fulham. Leeds, good result against Arsenal, 2-1. Even though they had a player sent off as well. We got Newcastle beating Norwich. West Ham, after that win against Man United, are in second spot here behind us, by beating Wolves, and then obviously also beating Leicester puts us on top. So yeah, I mean, it's only 2 games in. It's early stages and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's nice to see, you know what I mean, sitting on top, and the players responding well to my training and how our pre-season went and stuff like that. So that is a good thing. But there we go, guys. I will leave you guys to carry on with the rest of your day. Thank you so much for stopping by. It'd be awesome if you wouldn't mind giving us a thumbs up on this one, and telling your friends about the new series. Yeah, if they want to get involved right now, because it's right at the beginning of the series, rather than them missing out on some games, please let them know by maybe sharing it on your Twitter or Facebook or wherever, Instagram, anything like that. That'd be awesome, guys. If you could do that, that'd be great. But I will catch you on the next episode, guys, and hopefully with that by then we'll know who we've got in our Champions League group, and I'll catch you next time. Anyway, stay safe. Dave from Mumongu Gaming signing off. Cheers.